Hey guys, this video is looking at measuring distance on a topographic map. There's two methods of measuring distance depending on the question. One is if it requires straight line as the bird flies distance, we simply use a ruler. Really important that you remember to convert to the scale. So if on the map we're using today, it's a 1:100,000 map, so that's pretty straightforward for every centimetre you measure, because 1 centimetre represents 1 kilometre. That means that 6 centimetres is 6 kilometres. But if we were using a 1:25,000 map where 4 centimetres is required for 1 kilometre, that means if you measured 16 centimetres, you would need to divide it by 4, and 16 centimetres would actually be 4 kilometres on that map. But for today, it's 1 centimetre to 1 kilometre. The most frequent question is measuring distance by a curved line. Usually by road, rail, sometimes river, and sometimes a stretch of a coastline. Okay, so what we need to do there's three different methods. My preferred method is using a thin piece of string. You could use a thin necklace. Make sure your necklace isn't too thick. Mine would be too thick, but some of the girls' thin necklaces are fine as long as you pull it tight and you don't let it gather together, otherwise that will affect your measurement. Or you can use the edge of a piece of paper. So today's question is looking at calculating the approximate distance by road via Hillview Road. Here's Hillview Road here. From the northern end of the airstrip, here's the airstrip, and there's the northern end here, through to the golf course, and there's the golf course up here. So we're going to measure the distance along Hillview Road along here up to the golf course. So what I want to do, number one, I can get an edge of a piece of paper, which I can't show you on this, but you can get the edge of the piece of paper. And what we do on the edge of the piece of paper is we mark off every straight section. So I'd mark here and I'd have a new starting point here. I'd mark about there and reposition my paper for a new starting point. And I'd mark here and mark here, all the way down here, all the straight sections. And then that would give that. What I'm doing is along the edge of the piece of paper, I'm stretching the distance out on a straight line. Or I can use a piece of paper or string and simply put my thumb on the piece of string and carefully lay out the piece of string along the road. Okay, I'm slowly put my piece of string down, and then at the end I pull the string tight, I take it to my line scale or I take it to my ruler and measure it, and that will give me the distance. As you can see on the screen, I've actually marked off every centimetre along here, which also enables me to calculate the distance as long as I do it really accurately. Okay, and in this case we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our distance is very close to being 8 centimetres, which would be a distance of 8 kilometres between the northern part of the airstrip and the golf course. So that's several methods of measuring distance. Straight line, use a ruler. Using a curved line, either edge of a piece of paper and then mark off each straight section of line, or using a necklace or piece of string to stretch your string along the route that you're measuring and then take it to your line scale or ruler to calculate. But always remember to convert it to the scale.